guys, so today is the release for the Urban Decay Spectrum Palette. Sephora, if you have a Sephora inside JCPenney's, they have an event going on today. If you do spend $50, which the palette is $55, you will get a mini setting spray. It's an all-nighter setting spray, which I got because I bought the palette. Just a little bottle. I already have one of these, but it's nice to have another one. So I'm going to review the palette for you. I have swatched them already, and they are incredible shadows. And I will swatch them again for you guys here, and I will review everything about this palette for you. First of all, so we got the setting spray out of the way. I did also get a bunch of perfume samples that they gave me. I got the 24 karat Brilliant Gold Michael Kors, Prada Candy, Jimmy Choo Illicit, Gucci Flora by Gucci, and then I did get 2 samples of Glam Glow Super Mud Clearing Treatment. Okay, so let's get into the palette. First of all, let's talk about the packaging. The box that it comes in is super cute. This is like metallic-y and rainbow, and I don't want to throw it away because it's so gorgeous, and I know that's stupid, so I might actually just cut the square out and keep it and put it on my bulletin board when I get one and put it up. It does list all the colors. On the back, there are 15 shadows in this box. Okay, the palette looks like this. This is a raised up jewel Urban Decay, you know, the UD for Urban Decay. It's black. It's like kind of like a smoky black. It's a darker color, but it's not quite pitch black. And, you know, it's just really nicely made. This whole lid is matte. And then it has like a cool like lace design on the sides. And then the rest of the palette is like this metallic, like gunmetal black. Okay, so when you take the lid off, now the one thing, you know, you can't travel with this. I mean, unless you like put a rubber band or a couple rubber bands on it or something, because it doesn't like have a magnetic closure or anything. It's literally like a box with a lid. The mirror, however, you guys can see all my makeup stuff behind. But I mean, like, this is a huge, huge mirror. I mean, it is like, look at like the size of my face. Like, it's huge. And I did use it a few minutes ago to touch up my shadow underneath my on the lower lid, the lower lash line. So I mean, it's a really, really nice mirror. So that's a bonus. So then we get into it, and I'll show you the colors, but let me show you something real quick. Right down, where is it? Here, I had it upside down. There's a little, like, opening right here. I'm just going to take some tweezers and just gently lift up the shadows. And the shadows, you know, are just on this little, like, pan thing. But the inside of the box is like layered. It's got like a little dip down in there, and this is all layered with like, oh, what is it, like felt or, you know, what, velvet. That's what it is, velvet. So this is a jewelry box. When you're done with your shadows, this becomes a keepsake jewelry box, which is absolutely gorgeous, and I am totally in love with it. I'm gonna put the shadows back in. Okay, and we're gonna go through. This is what it looks like. It's a lot brighter than what it's coming off because, you know, I just don't have good light in here right now. But the shadows are so incredibly gorgeous. I'm going to swatch them, but I guarantee it's going to do no justice. I will have pictures up on my Instagram. tygirl0622 is my Instagram if you want to follow me. I will have pictures of all of it up there. I did swatches, so. Okay, we're going to do first 3. Okay, this first one is Protest, and it's a beautiful, like, olivey, dark olivey green with some gold in it. The next one is Junkie. I mean, these are just so pigmented and creamy. Obviously, I mean, they're Urban Decay shadows, and for $55 a palette, they should be. Junkie is like a deep teal with gold shimmer in it. And then this one is Deepened, and it's like a lighter aqua teal color, with like a blue shimmer to it. Wipe some of these off. They do kind of like stain the skin a little bit, I have noticed. It does stain the skin, so you definitely want to primer down underneath. Okay. I'm using a makeup wipe and it's stained my fingertips now. Okay, the next row are the blue shades. We have, okay, gosh, these are so beautiful. The first one we have is Madness. And it is a beautiful, I don't know, it's not a bright blue, it's not a medium blue. It's bordering between medium and dark blue, and it's kind of got like a silvery metallic, a little light silvery metallic sheen to it. The next one is Evidence. I mean, look at how good these are. And Evidence is like a navy blue with like a bluish purple sheen to it, you know, a shimmer. They're kind of dual chromy, if you know, I kind of feel like they're a little bit, they're like jewel toned, but they're like kind of like a dual chrome. Okay, and then the last one in here on this blue line is called Prank. This one's a little bit more patchy. It's not as creamy as the others. It is like a navy matte blue, then it has specks of green glitter in it, like micro tiny like shimmer glitter, but it's kind of scattered. I doubt you can see it on camera, but you can see it's more patchy than the rest because it's not like a metallic finish. It's like a matte shadow with shimmer mixed in, a little bit of shimmer scattered throughout it, you know? But it's very pretty. Now, if you're using that on the outer corner and like in the crease, I don't know if the shimmer is gonna kind of like disappear or not, or if it'll stay once it's been blended. Okay, so we're gonna go on to the row of purples. And I feel like I've heard some of these names before, so I don't know if they're new, like reformulated or whatnot. The first one we have is Omen. And this is a beautiful, like, lilac color, a little bit darker lilac color with a bluish purple shimmer to it. The next one is called Flashback, and it is just like a pink toned purple with pink shimmer in it. And then the last one here is a Voodoo, and I've definitely heard of Voodoo before, and I know that they have an eyeliner called Voodoo. So I don't know if, you know, it's reformulated, if it's the same thing, you know, whatnot. But Voodoo is like a smoky, right here, smoky, darker purple, but it has like multi-colored shimmers in it. So like when you shift it, you can see some green, some pink, some silver, some gold. You know, it's like multicolored shimmer in there. And the pink row. Okay, so the first one we have is Flatline. And I got some chunks going on. I pressed too hard into the palette. And that is a very pretty, like, metallic baby pink with a gold shimmer in it. It's got a lot of pigmentation. It's not like Too Faced Satin Sheets where it's just barely pink. This has a lot of pink in it with like a silvery golden shimmer to it. The next one is called Bordello. And this is like a mauvey kind of pinkish rose gold, again with it's kind of got a golden sheen to it. And then we have Backlash, which is this beautiful hot pink with blue and gold shimmer in it. Okay. Last row, almost done. And I am getting stained up, like, I don't know if you can tell, but it's kind of stained in my hand. Okay, now these are the browns. Okay, so the first one is called Daybreak. And it is like a light coppery metallic color, and it does have scattered, like silver little micro glitters scattered in it. Next one is Burn. And again, that has the multi glitter scattered in it, and it's a, you know, more of a brownish metallic color. And then we have West, which is right here. And that is just a straight up like metallic brown. So that is it for that. I mean, these are just so creamy and so buttery. The only palettes that I own from Urban Decay are the ammo palettes. I have both of them. The Shadow Box and, you know, the remakes and all that. I have both of the ammo palettes. So this is my first actual, like, bigger palette from Urban Decay. I don't have any of the naked ones. I have the knockoff ones. So I'm pretty excited about this, and I'm really excited that it turns into a jewelry box. I think that's so awesome. I cannot wait to play with these and, you know, put them all over my face because they're just so creamy and buttery. The pigmentation is amazing, and I know not to expect anything less from Urban Decay, but it's like every time I swatch anything Urban Decay, I get blown away. And I mean, I went in there knowing that they had the event, and I was like, I'm probably not going to buy the palette. I've seen the pictures. I mean, the greens are pretty, the pinks and the purples are pretty. I don't know how I feel about the blues, and I'm, you know, I don't know. And then I started swatching it, and I'm like, screw it. I don't have a big palette from them. I got the ammo palettes used. Those were used when I got them from GlamBot. So I got them, you know, like pre-owned. And so this is my first brand new Urban Decay palette, and I think it's a good choice because it turns into a jewelry box. It's a good keepsake. There's a good range of colors. You've got neutrals. You know, you've got a nice set of a range in pinks. You've got a decent range in purples as well. I mean, you can pick a color selection and just go straight across and use all three colors on your lid and make a beautiful look out of it. Or you can mix and match. Like today I have my BH Cosmetics Take Me to Brazil palette. I have the neon blue, purple, and pink. I mean, you could still do, you know, kind of like those colors out of this palette. They're not going to be neon, but they'll be gorgeous. And then they have, like, very different greens up top. You know, you've got this gorgeous, like, olive green, which I kind of feel like it's out of place. And then you've got Junkie, which is this, like, dark teal with gold shimmer in it, and it's just so freaking beautiful. And then you got Deep End, which is a lighter aqua color. I mean, they're just gorgeous. So I'm excited about this palette, and I'm excited to start using it, and I just love it. Another bad thing I'm noticing is, I don't know if you can tell, but fingerprints are all over the back of the case. Not so much on the lid because it's matte, but the rest of the case isn't. It's like that metallic gunmetal, so it's like fingerprint haven. Like my back looks like awful right now. But there you go. That is my review of the Urban Decay Spectrum Palette, and I definitely recommend it. I kind of want to go out and buy all the Urban Decay palettes at this point. I mean, it's just awesome quality. I do have a single shadow in Scorpio from them because I'm a Scorpio, so I mean, I know that their quality is good. I just am so blown away by this palette that I definitely recommend it. So I will see you guys later.